In today's video, we'll examine 10 haram foods Muslims must avoid. Welcome back to FTD Facts. I'm Sarah Carvalho, and in today's video, we'll be taking a look at 10 haram foods that Muslims must avoid and some of the reasons why. We have quite a few interesting things on our list today, so let's get right into it. Starting off at number 10, the first haram food to avoid is flowing blood. Islam forbids blood as a means of nutrition for man. One of the reasons why the blood that is poured forth or flowing is forbidden to Muslims is that blood is considered to be the optimum environment for the growth of germs. So if a person drinks blood, it is as if he or she has drunken a farm for growing germs, in which the germs can multiply and grow, producing lethal poisons, having extremely harmful effects, as well as possible diseases. Up next, we have a series of meats that are considered to be haram. Meat is the most strictly regulated food category. Some animals have been prohibited from consumption since they are considered to be harmful to humans. Meats such as pork, dog, cat, monkey are strictly haram. The consumption of haram meats and animals can only be considered lawful in emergencies when a person is facing starvation and his or her life can only be saved through the consumption of these meats or animals because there is absolutely nothing else available to sustain their life. Now, there's also a list of very specific animals that are also haram to be consumed, and this includes all carnivores with fangs, such as lions, tigers, bears, wolves, dogs, cats. They're all haram. Any predatory animal possessing fangs or canines are prohibited. This is largely due to the fact that these animals generally feast on the meat of other animals or birds, and in many cases may also drink or consume their flowing blood. Since it is haram for a Muslim to eat any animal that has died before being slaughtered in the Islamic manner, or has not been properly slaughtered, then it makes sense that they would also be prohibited from consuming predatory animals that consume the carcasses of deceased animals or animal blood, as well as animals that for obvious reasons have not been slaughtered in the name of Allah according to Islamic requirements. Now, I was surprised that there's also a very specific list of birds which are also haram when consumed. Now, all birds of prey with talons, such as hawks, falcons, vultures, eagles, are haram. Now, the reason for this is also very similar to the reason why carnivorous animals with fangs must not be consumed. Birds of prey often feast on the rotting carcasses of deceased animals. This would be considered a very unclean and haram practice. Therefore, it makes sense that Islam would not allow Muslims to consume any animals who scavenge rubbish and rotting animals. Up at number 6, we have an interesting list of reptiles, amphibians, rodents, and insects. Looks like all reptiles, such as alligators and lizards, amphibians such as frogs and newts, and rodents and insects are haram if consumed. The messenger forbade the eating of the flesh of the lizard, which is a reptile. Prophet Muhammad also forbade taking the life of frogs, which are amphibians. Cold-blooded animals are also seen to have najis or impure blood. It is believed that any creature that is not to have its life taken is also not to be eaten. Furthermore, according to scholars, the vermin of the earth, such as snakes, scorpions, dung beetles, cockroaches, rats, are also haram. And coming up at number 5, the halfway point in our video, it's no surprise, we've mentioned this before, animals that are not properly slaughtered. So any animal that has not been properly slaughtered is considered haram when consumed. Animals that are slaughtered in the name of anyone but Allah are prohibited. So any animal dedicated to or slaughtered in the name of a human being or a saint is naturally unacceptable. Now, this can be found in the Quran, Surah 6, Ayah 118, where it says, "So eat of meats in which Allah's name hath been pronounced, if ye have faith in his sign." Up at number 4, we have carrion. This means any animal that passes on its own without being properly slaughtered. It cannot be consumed according to Islam. Every animal that passes without the proper religious procedure is carrion, and eating of it is prohibited. This is largely due to the fact that the animal's blood is not properly drained from its body. So when the animal is deceased, it is believed that the blood will remain in the organs of the animal, making the meat heavy and distasteful. Even if that animal has passed away on its own and has warm blood, it would still be najis, or ritually impure for consumption. But if it is properly slaughtered, then it is considered tahir, or pure and clean, except for dogs and pigs, which will never be considered clean and pure. Coming up at number 3, we have intoxicants or hamr. Intoxicants or hamr are prohibited in Islam. The Prophet forbade the trading, export, import, gifting of intoxicants, even with non-Muslims. It is not permissible for a Muslim to work in or own a place that sells intoxicants. A Muslim is not even supposed to sit at a table where alcohol is being served. Any other substances or herbs which cause intoxication are also obviously forbidden. And coming up at number 2, there's quite a list of confectionery ingredients. Nutmeg, asafoetida, vanilla extract, and gelatin are also forbidden, either due to being intoxicants containing alcohol such as pure vanilla extract, or other forbidden items such as pig parts that can be found in items such as gelatin. This actually rules out many confectionery delights, as many of them contain nutmeg, pure vanilla extract, and gelatin. And coming up at number 1, we have many foods with animal byproducts. It is very important to be cautious when consuming foods that may have animal byproducts. This is because many animal byproducts are sourced from creatures that are haram, such as pigs or insects. For example, many soup stocks are made of bones and are likely to have pork in them, unless it is specially stated that they do not. Also, many cosmetics, such as lipstick, as well as certain food dyes of a pink or red color. Now, these are usually made from carmine or crushed and dried female insects called cochineal beetles. Lard, which is usually fat from pigs, is often used in cooking and in many pastries. And of course, gelatin, which is obtained by boiling the bones and other waste parts of animals, which may include pigs, which is used in many bases for sweets and jellies. All right, friends, there you have it. This was 10 haram foods that Muslims must avoid. Of course, one cannot always rely on the accuracy of food labels and product information. So in these cases, when you are in doubt if something is haram or not, it is always better to just go without. Better to be safe than sorry. I hope you enjoyed today's video as much as I did. Let me know, was there any food or product on today's list that was surprising or maybe confusing for you? Let me know in the comments below. I always enjoy reading your thoughts and questions. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to stay up to date on all future videos. And feel free to check me out on social media to see what I'm up to when I'm not in front of the camera making videos just for you. We'll see you right here next time on FTD Facts. Bye.